Good afternoon, good evening, happy, blessed Sunday. Welcome to my live. This is my first time going live. Thanks for having you guys over here. Happy Sunday. I definitely have to get familiar with YouTube Live. So, this is my first time, guys. Please be patient with me. I forgot my apron. I'm over here getting ready to bake, and I'm also going to be juicing. I am very big on juicing, really trying to stay healthy. So, juicing has become a part of my everyday life, and I absolutely love it. Again, if it's your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. The support that I've been receiving on YouTube is just mind blowing. But again, when you put in the work, you present yourself, you come off as, just keeping it real, being who you are, people see that. And that's what's happening. And I really want to take the time out to give you guys thanks, and just to send my love and respect to each and everyone that has been liking my videos, watching my long form videos, my shorts, and commenting. And I try my best to respond to all the comments that I've been getting. And thank you guys again so much. Your community guideline. Okay. Hey, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. If you are not my follower yet, I'm going to ask you guys to please be kind enough to share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I'm going to sip. I'm from Jamaica. Good afternoon. Nice to meet you. Wherever you guys are watching from, all over the world. I'm going to make this more regular, but this is my first time. I am not camera shy. I could tell you guys that much. I am also on Instagram and YouTube, on TikTok, and I do most of my live over TikTok. So today is my first time coming live over here on YouTube. I have a catering company, but I do vlogs about family and everyday life events. But my business is I have a catering company in South Florida, and I born Jamaican, and I specialize mostly in Caribbean and Jamaican food. So that you can check out my page. Thanks again so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate the love and the support. 1 minute, guys. I have to go get my apron. I started the live without my apron. And I want to put one on. So I'm just going to grab it from outside on my back patio. It's a beautiful evening where I am in my neck of the woods. Here we go. Look at the sun setting outside, guys. Absolutely beautiful. I'm located in South Florida. So I don't know if where you guys are from. I would love for y'all to comment to let me know where in the world you're watching me from. That is the power of social media, and all over the location, and that in itself is absolutely amazing. There we go. I went and got my apron to start cooking. I'm going to be making some Jamaican rum cake because I have an order. So I'm going to do it. Oh, you're from India? Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for stopping by my live. I truly appreciate you. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to stop by my live. And I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm just going through my messages. And thanks again for hanging in there with me. Pakistan. Wow. You see this? This is my first time on live, and look at all the different countries that's stopping by to show support. Again, if this is your first time seeing my page, thank you guys so much. My name is Andrea, otherwise known as Chef Drea. I'm located in South Florida. I am an owner of a catering company which specializes in Caribbean and American cuisine. I am a mother of four. I have one grandson. All right. I have a set of twin and a son. And I have a huge family, both here and Jamaica. I love to cook. My grandmother taught me how to cook. God bless her heart. She is 94 years old, gonna be 95 in July. And she's in April, I'm sorry. And she's still alive and still have it together up here. I want to be just like her when I grow up. Trust me. So that's a blessing. Your name, I don't know if I can pronounce your name, but I'm going to try. Okay? Let me put my glasses on. I am Ron Khan. Okay. So if that's your name, thank you for stopping by. I hope I pronounced it right. And from India, it is 4:36 a.m. in the morning. Wow, thank you so much for stopping by from India. My dream is to go to India one day and Pakistan. I want to travel. The only thing that kind of slowed me down from traveling was COVID. When COVID came home, I come out, I got scared. So I kind of slowed down uh, traveling, but traveling is something that I really love to do. Thank you. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. I'm hungry. I was sleeping. I just got up. Thank you so much. That makes a difference. Being a nice person makes a difference in your life. Your appearance, your attitude tells a lot about you, especially when you're a business owner. If you're a business owner and you're a business owner and you're not a pleasant person, then I don't know how that business is going to survive. God bless you too. All right. So I'm going to start. I don't know if anybody over here is from the Caribbean or Jamaica, but I'm going to be making some traditional rum cake. I have a brother who has a birthday coming up, and I'm going to bake him a rum cake because he loves. While I'm eating, honestly, it's some lasagna. I didn't have any dinner, and I know it's not that, but it's a lasagna. Whoever is on my live, if you guys have not checked my page out, please check my page out. Thank you. I drink a lot of water. I used to love soda, but I know it's not good for me. So I cut back drinking soda like probably about 6 months ago. And I drink a lot of water throughout the day. when I'm on the road doing grocery shopping, or I am on just around the house. I try to work out. I try to do things to keep me focused and fit at the same time. I'm happy to see you too. Please give me a follow if you're not following my page yet. I would truly appreciate it. I'm gonna get started in a minute. I'm just trying to get some stuff together over here. And I cannot function at a hungry stomach. But I realized that it was getting late and I had to start. I don't know if anybody on the line does juicing, but again, for me, juicing has become a part of my life because it's a better health option, and I really like it. The only thing about juicing is that it's very time consuming. So you have to have the quality time to juice, to cut up the fruits and, juice them. But for me, I always try to find the time to take care of me because self care is very important. If you don't take care of yourself, then who is going to do it? So, to invest into yourself, taking a walk, doing 15 minutes of exercise, just do stuff that keeps you going. All right, so I'm going to get started now. Wash my hands. I'm going to be baking a traditional Jamaican rum cake. I'm going to start by mixing 2 pounds of butter, 2 pounds of sugar, brown sugar. All right. So this is the brown sugar. I have 2 pounds of butter already in the mixer. I'm using a KitchenAid mixer, and I've had this. This was given to me as a gift, and it's like the best thing ever. I'm going to mix that until it becomes light and fluffy. In the meantime, I'm going to separate these eggs. I'm going to take them off the shell. So I have 12 eggs over here. All right. So I'm going to put them in this container. Separate the eggs from the shell. And in the meantime, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm open to you asking me questions. So feel free to ask me questions. All right. Okay, guys. I don't bite. This is if it's I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again. This is a traditional Jamaican rum fruit cake. All right. This is what we use for birthdays, for weddings, for Christmas. Traditionally, this is our cake. Hello, good afternoon, lady. Profits. Deborah Jones. How are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for liking the live also, guys. Appreciate y'all. When you're over here, you're family, okay? Feel free to ask me questions. So here I have 12 eggs. I'm going to try to separate the eyes from the eggs. In the meantime, I have the butter and the sugar mixing in the mixer. So I'm sure you know what the eyes of the eggs look like. There are those little white spots. And most time when we bake cake, we take them out. All right? So I'm trying to separate them. If you have any questions, again, guys, feel free to ask me, okay? That's what I'm here for. To share my cooking skills. Uh, I have no problem answering questions that you might want to ask me. All right? Again, if you're just joining my live, this is my first time doing a live on YouTube. Okay? So bear with me, guys, okay? Please do. Thank you. And don't be a stranger. Please make sure you subscribe. Thank you. All right, so I removed the eyes from the eggs. And now I'm going to grate the rind of a lemon. I usually would use lime, but I don't think I have any lime. So I will use a lemon. I'm going to wash off the lemon and I'm going to grate the rind in the eggs. All right? I washed it. I'm just going to grate some of the rind. And this cuts the rawness from the egg. This is my prepping table that I'm using right now. All right. That's what it looks like when the rind is in it. Don't know if you can see it. All right. And I'm going to cut it and I'm going to squeeze the juice of the lime in. I'll use half. I squeeze lemon in my tea in the mornings when I have my tea. I squeeze some lemon juice. Sometimes I squeeze it in my water that I drink. All right. I'm very big on self-care because if you don't take care of yourself, who's going to do it for you? That's a question a lot of us need to ask ourselves. We work, we work, we work, we work, and we never take the time to take care of ourselves. And if we don't, who's going to do it? We only have one body. Okay, guys? And the years add up so fast. If anybody told me I would be the age I am today, I would be saying, wow, really? And now look, I'm over 50. Okay? Just like that. And very grateful. And even when life is life in, we have to keep it real. Okay? There's no way around it. We have to keep it real. Hey guys, again, you can introduce yourself. I said my name was Andrea, otherwise known as Chef Drea. I live here in South Florida. I have my own catering company, a mother, a aunt, an auntie to so many people. I'm from a huge family, and we are very close knit, and that is a blessing. When you live good. Hey, how are you, Lady Rose? Good afternoon. Happy blessed Sunday to you. It's okay. It's okay. I know exactly what you were trying to say. All right, so I'm in the process of creaming the egg, the butter, and the sugar to make a Jamaican, authentic Jamaican rum cake, rum fruit cake. Okay, these are the eggs. I'm gonna lightly whisk these eggs. Okay, lightly whisk. Thank you, Lady Rose. Thank you so much. That's one of my clients. When I tell you God is good, God is good. God has put some people in my life, and I prayed for that. And when I tell you it's happening for me, it's happening for me. I take nothing for granted, and I'm grateful and very humble for the people that God has sent my way. Trust me. So I'm whisking the eggs lightly, and it's been going on for like 15 minutes. The butter batter, and I want it to whisk it until it becomes light and fluffy. And that's the flavor it's at right now. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to add the egg in gradually. Thanks again, Lady Rose. Right. Can't pour all the eggs up one time. You got to just pour it in gradually. In the meantime, that's going on. I'm just gradually. I'm gonna add it. I had already pre-prepared the flour. So I have 2 pounds of flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of nutmeg to some people, and I have a spice that was sent to me by a vendor, and the name of the vendor is Spice Rush Jamaica, and I'm going to add some of this baking spice. It's an allspice. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of this allspice also. So this is 2 pounds of flour, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, one tablespoon of all cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of nutmeg, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of uh, allspice. All right. I just remembered that I didn't put it, so I'm gonna add it now because I tried to pre-prep before I started. Okay. Again, if it's your first time here, thank you guys so much for stopping by. The devil is a liar, and I'm not going to tolerate no vulgarity or any kind of disrespect over here on my channel. So if that's why you guys are coming, please stay away. It's positive vibes only on my channel, whether here, Instagram, or TikTok. I don't put up with foolishness. Okay? So don't come over here with your negativity. Thank you very much. So this is the dry ingredients. All right. So I'm gradually adding the eggs. Again, if it's your first time, of course it's your first time. It's my first live. But if it's your first time coming across my YouTube, you can always go and check my profile and check my work. And I would love for you to give me a follow. Thank you very much. All right. Thanks again, Lady Rose, for that comment. That nice compliment. All right. So in the meantime, I'm going to gather my baking tins while I'm slow gradually adding the eggs. I'm going to get my baking tins, okay? For this 2 pound mixture, I think I can get two 8-inch cakes, right? These are my 8-inch cake pans, and I'm going to go ahead and um, what I do, I add wax paper to the bottom, and before I do that, I grease the pans, okay? That's a very intricate part of baking because that way the cake comes out easily from the pan. All right, guys. All right, family. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. That's a good thing I'm not nervous. Or I'm not a shy girl. I'm always over TikTok. So me coming over here is a plus. And this is exactly where I want to be right now, building my community with my followers over here. Again, the love that I've been getting over here on YouTube is unmatched, okay? And I'm grateful, I'm humbled to have you guys following, liking, and sharing my channel. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add cut the. I don't know any other way of doing it more than measuring it around the pan and just cut it. I think one time I was on, I don't know, it was YouTube. I have to do a research on it. And I saw somebody doing it where they fold it and fold it to get it to match the. I didn't quite master that yet. So what I usually do is still just cut it around to match the pan, the baking tin. And right here I'm using 8-inch baking tins, okay? I'm doing a 2 pound cake mixture. And I can get two 8-inch cakes from that. And probably a small tester from the 2 pound batter. Alright? I don't use those little foil pans to make. I'm an old school lady, so what I do, I use the original baking tins, which I saw my grandma using when I was growing up. God bless her heart. Alright, so I'm almost finished going in with the egg batter. Take your time and mix everything out thoroughly. All right. All right. That's where we are right now. Make sure everything incorporates nicely. Oops. All right. Okay. Now this is one baking tin with the wax paper in the bottom. I'm gonna set it right there. This is the other one. This one is a little bit off. I'm never good at this. This is my weak point, but it's okay. We can't be the best at everything. You know, everybody has something that we are not that good at. All right. So there we go with that. All right. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Appreciate you. All right. So now I'm going to start going in with the dry ingredients. So I'm going to do the same thing, gradually mix in the dry ingredients. I might have to transfer from this baking tin, from this mixer to a bowl, but eventually I will do that. All right. In the meantime, when I'm finished, when I'm finished adding all of the dry ingredients, I'm going to go ahead and start the oven. I don't want to start it too quick. Again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging in there. It's been 30 minutes, 34 minutes since I've been over here, and the time is going by. From the time changed, it's just been. And to me, every year that the time has changed, it goes faster. Every year, and I know other people can relate. Guys, you can comment. You can add. You can add. You could comment. You can comment. You can add your opinion. I'm open to have your opinion. You could stop by, you could say hello, you could introduce yourself. I keep introducing myself because people are going and coming. Again, my name is Andrea, Chef Drea. I reside here in South Florida. I have a catering company and I'm a lover of people, okay? I love to be around people, be around good company. I love my job. I love to cook, okay? This is just water with lemon. So I'm gradually adding in the dry ingredients, which is the flour, baking powder, and all the good stuff, all the good spices. Getting a little bit messy. And after I'm finished doing this, I'm going to be juicing Again, juicing has become a part of my regular lifestyle. I love to juice. It's just time consuming, but this is something that I love to do. And if you're a hardworking person and you can take some time out to do something that's constructive for yourself, then I don't know what to say. But as for me, I have to make sure that I take care of me. It's only one me, and the only way I'm going to be able to stay healthy. Thank you. I am also today. I think I'm gonna do pineapple, ginger, and beetroot. That's what I'm going to do. I love beetroot. I just want to slide those cakes in the oven. Once they're in the oven, then I can move on to the juicing. So it's just one thing at a time. And I just figured today would be a perfect day for me to come online because this is and I also have a dragon fruit. These babies are not cheap, but I got them at Frisco. The other day I had an event, I had a birthday party, and I was gonna do a platter and I got them for probably like $3, 2.99 each. These are usually $5 or more. So when I saw them, I grabbed them. So I am very big on juicing. I also have a mango that I got some, and these babies are not cheap now either. I saw it for like $3 each the other day, right? So I grabbed some of those also. So I'm excited too. I can't wait. Stick around, guys. I just need to get this cake out of the way. And it's coming along nicely. It's just a process. Everything is a process, okay? That's why when you whatever we do in life, whatever we do in life, we have to love what we do. We have to love the career that we choose. Because if we're not, we will never perform to the fullest of our potential because we're bored. We don't like it. Okay? But when you love what you do, oh my gosh, what a difference it makes. Sometimes I'm here for hours and hours cleaning meats, prepping. If it's a job that you don't like, it will never feel good to you. Never ever feel good because it's not something that you like to do. All right. All right. So let me do some quick cleaning up. And I might just have to transfer the mixture because it's a lot. I know that was most likely gonna have to be what I have to do. All right. Come to me. All righty. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna transfer the mixture into a bigger bowl because it's a lot. And I want you have to make sure everything is incorporated the way it's supposed to be. So I'm just gonna transfer it over into this bowl. The bowl is bigger than the mixer. Oh, the mixing bowl. Just so that I can have everything done nicely, okay? Stay with me, guys. You don't want to miss how this cake is going to come out. Absolutely delicious. Moist and delicious. Yes. Yes. All right. Show you guys what the batter looks like. That's before I add the browning. I didn't put the essence yet. All right. All right. This goes in the sink. All right. So moving right along. All I'm doing is transferring it from the mixer to the bowl. I want to spray every bit of it. Put this goodness over here. Got a little bit messy, but I'm going to clean up after. All right. Now, I want to give it a good mix. But before I do that, I'm going to go in now with the vanilla. I'm eyeballing, but I would say a tablespoon of vanilla. Half a tablespoon of rose water. And I'm also going to go in with some mixed essence, okay? A tablespoon. Half a tablespoon, sorry. Almond essence. All right? A teaspoon. All right. Okay. Now, this part is what sets the cake apart. All right? The browning. You're going to, okay, everybody like their cake at a certain color. All right? So traditionally, the browning is what we use to give it that color. But, FYI, when you put the browning, if you put, I'm doing a 2-pound cake. If you put 2 tablespoons and it looks like it's not that dark, when it's baked, it's probably 4 times as dark as that color. So you don't want to go in with too much browning, right? Because it's gonna be darker once the heat gets. So how my grandma taught me to bake, you gotta cut. So that's how I learned how to, my grandma taught me that way. So you're going to stir and then cut. That prevents over mixing. You gotta, when you're mixing the cake batter or any cake batter, over mixing, I think when it's over mixing, cause it not to rise and stuff like that. So you gotta, when you're mixing, you gotta be careful with over mixing, right? So you stir and then you cut. That's all my grandma taught me. And I think when you put too much browning, what it does, it takes away the original taste of the cake and it makes the cake a little bit bitter, that browning. So you got to be careful how much. Now, you can do a vegan option to baking because some people do not eat eggs. You can have a vegan option where you can use applesauce and different mixture to make a vegan version. Not everybody eat meat or eats egg. or use this regular butter. So there's a vegan option to bake in. All right. Okay. All right. Now I have one more step to make. I'm just gonna go in with a pinch more browning, probably a half a tablespoon. All right. And then after that, I have one more step to take, and I'm going to blend some fruits. Something every when it comes to fruits in cake, some people, some people don't like to have the fruits itself. Some people love. Of course, I can. I can. I'll definitely make one for you. Some people like to have the fruits where they could taste it. Some people like it completely blended. I have a niece who doesn't eat the cake because of the fruits. You have clients that call me and they say, Andrea, I want you to blend out all the fruits in my cake. And then I have clients who say, I want to taste it. So it's all about a personal choice, right? All right. So what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to start the oven. Right before I blend the fruits, I'm going to start the oven. Get the oven going. So let me move some of these things out the way. So good. Love it so good. You have to make sure that all of this is well incorporated and everything is distributed evenly throughout this batter. Right? Alright. So let me put the cake. I'm gonna bake 350 degrees. Well, I'm gonna do 325 for like an hour and a half. The slower the better. Alright? Alright. I promise I'm going to get you that vegan cake as soon as I can. Alright. Alrighty then. So this is what my batter looks like this far, okay? I'm going to move it over here because I started the stove and I'm going to show you guys something in a second. Just give me. Okie dokie. So all my spices that I brought from Jamaica. These things are priceless. I got the nutmegs from my neighborhood in Jamaica back home. All right. This right here, oh God, it's priceless, okay? This is all my fruits that I'm soaking. That's all my fruits that I'm soaking, okay, for this December baking. Right, I have a big old container of those are cherries, raisins, prunes, right, soaking in red label wine. All right, that's what I have going on right there in that little mix. Okay, this container right here has all the good stuff. Okay, those are all the fruits that being soaked. Now, not that you can't use fruits that are not soaked, it just gives it a more authentic flavor when you have the fruits soaked over a period of time before you bake the cake. But there is a process that you can also use if you don't soak the fruits in advance. You can put them on low heat with the wine and let it, steam a little bit. All right, but the long-term way is soaking the fruits traditionally. That's how our parents used to do it, my grandma and everybody else. That's how they do it traditionally. Now, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to blend about a cup. All right, and this is already in wine. All right. So I'm not even going to blend it. I'm going to pulse it. Before I do that, I'm going to put just a little bit that are not chopped in. And then I'm just going to pulse it a little bit. It will still have that texture, but not the whole fruits. All right. I'm just going to pulse it once. Just pulse a little bit. That's it. That's it. Okay. So it's chopped, but not completely dissolved. All right. And I'm going to go in with that. All right. All righty. Mix that in. Another thing that we do when we're baking, well, for me, I go ahead and I add some boiling water at the bottom shelf in the oven, and that steam evaporates eventually and give the cake that moisture also. So I'm going to start some boiling water, and I'm going to put it in a bowl and put it at the bottom of the cake, and then steam will evaporate. A little a little chip chip, extra tip. Yeah. All right. All right. So that's that. So for this baking season, I already have my fruits nicely soaked. Sometimes I'm here like I'm doing a bread pudding or something. I already have my fruits soaked. All right. So that's that. All right. Slide it right back in the bowl where I keep it over here. All right. What's there? I also have my pickle. Escovitch. Because I have an event this Friday. And that escovitch is done, prepared, and ready for the event on Friday. Alright, so that's it. I'm waiting now for the water to boil and to put these cakes in the baking pans. Alright, now I know I'm gonna have a little tester, and this one probably, I think I said two, but I think it might give me three. It might just give me three cakes from a 2 pound mix. Alright, and these are going to be good size cakes. Okay. You are the sun, you are the rain. That makes my life a beautiful. Alright, so everything is all set to go, and that's it. I've done this so many times, I could probably do it with my eyes closed. Alright, all I have to do now is put them in the baking tin. So it looks like this is what it looks like. Okay. Alright, there we go. With the oven being ready. I'm just waiting now on the water. Extra taste. When we were kids back home in Jamaica, God bless my grandma. and she used to bake. I used to have to sit there and rub up the cake mixture, rub it up. But the reward was, and I know other people can relate to this, that's on the live, that's from the Caribbean. When the cake is finished baking, I mean, when she put the batter in, we would get to lick out the pan. And at the end of the day, I don't even know if that was healthy, but we used to do it when I was a kid. Okay? We did. All right? We sure did. Oh, were those days precious? Everything is falling, guys. All my baking things are falling all over the place. Bear with me one minute. I'm just getting another baking thing because I don't that I have enough. Best part of growing up. The absolute best part. You're absolutely right. Those are priceless memories. All right. I can never forget my humble beginnings. Never, never, ever, 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 never. I see people don't even remember that they were born and raised in certain places. They totally block it out their memory. And I'm grateful that I can proudly say I'm proud of my humble beginnings. I am. Okay? I definitely am. Sorry, but if it will, then I'll get sure. All right. So now the oven is at, I'm going to do it at 325, low and slow. You could do it at 350, but I'm going to do it at 325 today for like an hour and a half. Let them take their time and bake. And I'm going to go in. My mittens are outside and I don't feel like going back outside. All right, so I'm going to go in on the bottom. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour the batters in the bowls. I mean, in the baking tins. What I'm saying, bowl. Baking tins. All right, so we're going to go in. All those beautiful fruits. You should see them. And the smell, the aroma of that cake is just, oh, trust me, guys. The aroma from the cake. You should smell the batter. Amazing. And once it starts to bake, that's when you're going to get the real aroma. Okay? Okay. My house is going to smell like cake heaven. All right? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You know what? I could share this with y'all. One of the biggest asset for me is a peace of mind. And this right here that I'm doing, I have prayed for this for years because not every workplace, the environment is healthy. This didn't happen for me overnight. I've been working in my own space now for about 5 years. And it's the best, one of the best things that could have ever happened to me. is being in my own space. Okay? One of the best things that could have ever happened to me is in my own space. Now, another thing that's a tip when you're baking, before you put those cakes in the oven, you go ahead and you kind of pat it on the counter to prevent air bubbles. Okay? All right. So it's now 8 o'clock, and I'm going to go in with all 3 cakes in the oven, and I'm going to set the oven for an hour and a half. So that's 1, that's 2, and this is 3. All right, they're in. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to set the timer for 1.5 hours while I'm listening to some nice music. I don't know if YouTube allows this. Oh my gosh. That's just me. I'm a very jovial person. Alright. So, guys, how am I doing so far for my first live on YouTube? Let me know. Say something. Don't let me feel alright. This is garbage. Alrighty. Put her away. And I'm just gonna do a quick wash up and then I'm going to move on to juicing. Alright? I have to do a quick wash up and then juicing is going to be next on the agenda. While the cakes are in the oven, I will be juicing. Alright. So let me. My phone is dying. Thank you so much. I mean, I am used to it because when I'm over TikTok, they will sit there. I'll have 100 people on my live and they will sit there just watching and don't say a word. So I'm not scared of eyes. I always tell people that. I'm a very polite and intelligent person. So I'm not going to be scared of eyes. Sometimes when people are looking, they're observing to see what's going on. Not everybody is vocal. Some people like to just sit back and watch. It's Sunday. Some people are just home, just relaxing. And again, if they see something that they like, they would have left already. So, yeah, sorry about that. My aunt pressed the phone. All right. You're doing very well. Thank you so much, Lady Rose. Appreciate you. All right. Not because she knows me, she's telling the truth. All right. So now, the cleanup part. Another thing, as a chef, as a cook, anybody can relate to this. One of the most tedious things is to be cooking and cleaning. It takes a lot. You have to be into it. That's why some people don't like to cook because they don't like the cleaning. Because the cleaning is the cleaning is the cleaning. We have to clean. So I'm going to quickly wash up these dishes over here. And once I'm finished, I will have the counter space to go ahead and start cutting up the fruits. So my hands are always in water, so I use a lot of gloves. My hands are so much darker than the original color because I'm always in water, spraying bleach, spraying, cleaning. All right. So that's one of the disadvantage of being a chef. But you do what you have to do, right? And again, this is the job that I choose and I love it. So it comes with a price. All right. So in another 15 minutes, I'm going to be smelling those delicious cakes. Okay. So let me just wash up the sweetest lime, this lemon, and I'm just gonna quickly wash up and clear up this area so that I can use. That's another thing. I don't have a lot of space in the kitchen, but I utilize what I have. All right, it's fine now. All right. So cleaning up the mixer, some of the mixture from the cake got on the mixer. I'm just going to wipe it off and do a quick wash up. Then I move on to my juicing. Another thing about me that you guys are gonna learn being over here with me. Again, thank you for your patience. Thanks for sticking by. But I can tell you this much. I am a person who is very consistent and disciplined. Because if it wasn't for that, I would not be where I am today. And I set goals and I execute them. Okay. I have a plan that what I do, I don't do 0 days. No days to me is a day that I get up and do absolutely nothing. Even if the day I get up and I say, okay, this I'm gonna go for a walk and then I'm gonna rest. That's being constructive because I work hard. So if I say today I'm going to just go walking and then I'm gonna come back and rest, that's being constructive. I don't do 0 days. Every single day I have to do something that I can say I've done this today. That's one thing about me. Right? Another thing about me, I'm big on self-care. Very big on self-care. Southside Rolling, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I'm very big on self-care. I'm not perfect when it comes to eating because I cook for everybody, every type of food. But I try my best. For example, I'm going to try to drink a lot of water. I'm going to try to work out. I try and go get me a massage once every couple of months. I can't afford it. Probably every month, but every couple of months. I get my facials. I get my nails done. I get my feet done. I go to the dentist, get my cleaning. Those things are imperative. You have to take care of yourself because nobody else is going to do it. Those things are priceless. Okay? I always say not everybody is fortunate to have something like where they can afford to do certain things. But there's so much things that cost nothing, right? For example, put it in your schedule for even 3 times a week. Go take a walk. That's free, right? Go take a walk. Drink a lot of water. You don't have to pay gym membership to work out. You know what I do? I have a membership and I don't have the time to go. But you know what I do? I get up in the mornings early, to put in a 15 minutes stretch in the mornings on the TV. I have a little morning program. Some of them is only 8 minutes. And if you add up that 8 minutes for the week, trust me, it makes a lot of difference. So I have to stress that because guess what? We are not getting any younger. Every day we get 1 day older. So we have to take care of ourselves. If anybody told me I would have been this age that fast, I would have told them they're lying, okay? But look at me now with a grandbaby and in the 50 bracket, okay? So we have to take care of ourselves. No lies told here. That's the truth. We all know that. We have to take care of ourselves. It's imperative that we do self-care, okay? And I'm always going to be talking about self-care because I do. I take care of myself, all right? That's a quick tip, quick footnote, okay? All right, so almost finished washing these dishes, so I can start peeling the juice. So two things I said I was going to do, well, three things: bake, juice, and post a YouTube video, which I did already. It's a very short vlog of my friend's birthday dinner, but I said I was going to post it. And before that, I did a video about the behind the scenes when we go on the road and do shopping, the whole process of going from store to store to bring to the client what they order from us. It's not an easy job, and a lot of times people only see the finished product, but the behind the scenes is where the real work takes place, okay? And trust me, it's a lot of hard work and dedication, and that's why I stress so much on the fact that anything you do in life, you have to love what you do. You have to love the job that you do in order for it to work for you. Okay? Alright, so again, like I said before, I'm very big on juicing. I do it at least once a week. And then I bottle my juices for the week and I grab them on the go, whether I'm going grocery shopping or, after a walk or whatever. I have my juices ready. So today I'm going to juice. Let me grab my. I did an event this weekend and I had used pineapples for the decor. I bought them to use for the decor. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut up all of these pineapples, and I have some ginger, and I have some what do you call that thing? Beetroot. So that's what I'm going to be juicing today. And that juice will last me for the week. Just a couple sprinkles of ginger and some lime juice. All right, this is exactly what I'm going to cut up now and juice. All right. So while I'm waiting on those delicious cakes to bake, I will be juicing. All right. So here we go. Thanks again for hanging in there with me, guys. I truly appreciate y'all. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna sit up on here so I can collect because it's going to be a lot of. All right. So I'm gonna start by just cutting up the pineapple. Back home in Jamaica, what we usually do when we grow pineapple in my neighborhood. And what we usually do with the pineapple skin, we boil it with ginger and make it. You can either drink it as a hot tea or you can just go ahead and make it cool down and make it into a cold drink. Right? I do it here sometimes, but the pineapples they're not that good. So I don't really use them like that. I'm cutting out the core of the pineapple because it's harder to juice. And I'm going to just cube this pineapple into cubes big enough to go through the juicer. My sister bought me this juicer as a gift on Amazon. So it's from Amazon. And it works pretty well. I like it. Okay. So I'm just gonna transfer all of these over here in a bowl. And this is why a lot of people probably don't do juicing, because it's time consuming. It takes a lot of time. You know, it's, I don't see nothing that really comes easily. I think everything that we do, you have to put time in it and effort, right? So this is no difference. I'm not. Some of them is still kind of green, but I'm gonna just cut them out because today is the day I have time. This week is going to go by very fast for me, just like every other weeks. The bottom of the pineapple is always the sweetest. Mhm. I have an event on Friday. Thank God I already prepped all the meat. So it's just the fresh stuff I have to do. That's another thing about me. Once I get a client deposit, I don't wait. I move right along into prepping, gathering the groceries, and getting everything together. I've been on here now for an hour and probably about 60, hour and 10 minutes. Thanks again for hanging in there. Again, it's my first live, guys. First of many to come. I'm going to make sure that I stop by over here more often. All right? Thanks for showing love. Thanks for stopping by. All right? Just cutting up these pineapples. And when I juice, I had no kind of sweetener. It's just the juice. Whatever I juice is what I use. No sweetener. My mom had left me some fruits. Where is it? Okay. So some watermelon. Cut up. Okay. All I'm doing is cutting up the fruits. No! I start smelling the cakes. Remember I told you guys that the cake is gonna start smelling up the place. My cakes, my kitchen, my house smells like cake heaven. Okay? Cake heaven, alright? Cutting up. This part is tedious. So this is something you have to set your mind to do it. The juicing is one thing. The prepping is another thing. Alright? Alright. Let's have some watermelon that my mom left for me for when we did the event. And it's not watermelon season. So as a result, these watermelons are not the best. Okay? And they're expensive. One watermelon in the store is $10 and change here in South Florida. right? When I do this juicing, I give my mom some of it. I need a bigger bag for all of this skin. If these were good pineapples, organically grown, I would have probably go ahead and, do the skin. Like if I go to Jamaica and get one that I know comes right from the farm in my neighborhood, then I would do that. But to take this, no, it doesn't have any flavor to it. Yep. Alrighty. Thanks again for stopping by. Consider yourself a part of my family when you come over here, okay? Good vibes only. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm finished cutting up the pineapple. I don't want to drag this out, but like I told you guys, this part of it is the most tedious part because you have to clean the fruits, prep them, cut them up. Alright, so now I'm cleaning the beetroots. Me personally, I love me some beetroot. Almost every time when I juice, I add beetroot in it. Almost every single time when I juice, I add beetroot. Because I love to use beetroot in my juice. And they're a little bit harder to juice, so what I do, to go through the juicer, I cut them up a little bit smaller. The pineapple, the watermelon, those things, they're soft, so they go through the juicer more easily. But the beetroots, it's a little bit harder, so yeah. And it's gonna make your hands red. Yeah. I'll be your friend. I'll help you care. Very tedious, tedious, tedious. Now, if you're only doing a cup of juice, of course it's not gonna take long. But I just do one juicing for the week. Once I juice today, my juice lasts me for a couple of days. Sometimes it doesn't because guess what? It's so refreshing. Every 2 minutes I drink it. So it does not last me for the whole week. Just it's so good. And again, like I said, I got away from soda and juices. I don't have no juice or no soda in my house. If any, it's the kids, not me. I practice just to drink water throughout the day. I flavor my water with some lemon. That's it. A lot of water. I've really been disciplined. Okay. I did not cook today. Usually on Sundays, I'm in the kitchen cooking dinner. And I'm definitely going to go live one Sunday cooking dinner. But today is just baking and juicing. If you're just stopping by, thank you so much. This is my first live on YouTube. But I have to come over here and just thank everybody for the support that I've been receiving. If it's your first time here and you are not following me yet, please check my page out and give me a follow. Thank you. If you're just joining, I'm in the process of juicing, okay? I'm a juicer. Love juicing. One day my friend asked me to juice for him, and I juiced him a gallon bottle of juice. Look, love this little game. This is very hard. The tough, so you have to cut it up. Thanks again for stopping by, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You should smell my house. Oh, my cake heaven. Oh, it smells so good. My brother doesn't know, but he loves cakes. So I'm just gonna surprise nobody over here that know it. Surprise him with a cake. Alright, so right now I have one big bowl full of fruits and vegetables. Love me some beetroot. Love me some beetroot. Alright, so the next step that I'm going to do, I'm going to wash my ginger and clean them with some baking soda. Right? Baking soda, clean the ginger. And that when you don't really have to take the skins off, just make sure you wash them properly. I wash them and I still kind of, rough cut off the little tips. But once you clean it properly with some baking soda, just wash it. Make sure it's washed properly. Okay? Alright. Alrighty. Ginger. Fresh ginger. I'm gonna show you right now that I have a whole bowl. This is what I just cut. Alright. Now we move on to the next phase. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna run some water through my juicer because I had it sitting there on the counter. I'm gonna run some water through it. Alright. Okay. So what I do is just gradually add all the stuff to the juicer. Alright. And then it's just gonna start mixing. Oh, I messed up. 1 minute. I have to have a bag at the back of the juicer to collect the husk. That's what they call it. collect the husk from the juice. Alright, and I'm going to have a bowl that I'm going to collect the juice. I have a smaller strainer, but I can't find it right now, so I'm not going to stress it. I like to strain my juice because I don't like the husk. I don't like that greeny taste that the juice left when it's finished juicing. So I strain my juice again. I strain it after it comes out. You know, I'm talking about the beetroot, them very tough. So they're harder to juice. So that's why I cut them in small. There we go. I'm just gonna strain it. See, this is the residue I'm telling you I don't like. So I always run through the strainer. Now that I got the harder part of the juice in the stuff cut up, I'm going to cut up that mango and I'm going to cut up that dragon fruit and I'm going to add that to the juice in the house. I just wanted to get the harder part done first. And if I feel like it, I'll throw in the strawberries. If not, I'm going to clean them and put them in the refrigerator and use them to make smoothies. So that's the story of my life. It's my regular routine when I'm not paid away. Things like that happen. Alright, so thanks for hanging in there, guys. When I do this now, I don't have to do it. This is my juicing for the week. I'm gonna leave my mango. And just do the dragon fruit. I'm just not gonna taste in there because it's not a lot. Just a little piece. See, all the residue. I juice beetroots because they're so hard. It makes the blender give the juice a fight. Right? Let me let it rest for a minute. Look at all that. See that? Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't even want to taste it till it's done. Because sometimes, like I said, when I juice, it's so refreshing. I can't stop drinking it. No sugar added. Alright, here we go again. I'm just going to put all of this in one big garbage bag. When I'm done, I'll take it outside. Oh my god, this cake smells so good. I can't wait for y'all to see the finished product. I'm gonna take a peek in a minute, see what's going on with it. What time is it now? Quarter to nine? I'm doing good timing. See, I'm gonna have more than this truck can hold. So I'm gonna have to transfer it to something bigger. And usually when I juice, I share it for me and my mommy. I'm gonna have to transfer it to a bigger one. Alright, so I'm gonna turn the camera and I'm gonna take a peek and open the oven. Because when you open the oven, what happens is the cake falls. Alright, so I'm just gonna turn the light on and look through. And yes, absolutely beautiful. We are like an 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, a little bit out, like 35 minutes in. They have already risen and they smell amazing. Okay? Alright, back to the juicy. Happy Sunday to you too, oh, Mr. O'Neill. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate your kindness. Thank you. Oh, my mom is calling me. Hey, hello? Yeah, I'm home. What happened? No, not yet. Melita, I understand. Thanks. Mm. Melita, it's okay because I didn't have any, I didn't eat any dinner. I didn't cook. I'm here juicing and I'm on YouTube Live. It's my first time. I'm gonna leave some for you, Melita. I'm gonna freeze it. I'm gonna just buckle it and freeze it. So when you come, you'll get it. Alright. Alright, bye. That's my mommy, guys. She said she's sending dinner for me. You said it's nice to have a good mother. Juicing. I'm juicing it. Look at this. See that? You're not into juice. Something you should look into. Very beneficial. Alright, so now that I'm almost on to the wire, I'm going to peel the dragon fruit. And I also have some watermelon that I'm going to add in. I have it left over from an event. I think, what did I see make dragon smoothie? Is it one of these to be seen? I don't know yet. I'm just going to put it in my juice. And I have a couple pieces of watermelon. I'm going to add in my juice also. Alright, so that's everything. Ooh, it's overflowing. Alright, that's everything. And I'm just going to go in with the watermelon to top it off. Alright, and then I'm going to need your, again, if it's your first time stopping by, seeing me on YouTube, it's my juice, so I can do what I'm doing. Okay? I'm not doing it for clients, I'm doing it for myself. Huh? Alright. So, See what I was saying? It takes time. It takes a lot of time. That's why it's something that you have to love to do. Right? So that's a lot of residue. Take this right outside of the garbage. This is it. This is it. This is the end of my juice. So what I'm going to do, all of this I have to take outside of the garbage. If I'm in Jamaica, no baby, I'm in South Florida. Check out my page and you will see everything. I'm located Jamaican, but located in South Florida. I live in Florida, from the east side, St. Thomas. Living in South Florida. All right. Check out my page and give me a follow. I would love that. All right. See much juice like that? That's it right there. So that's watermelon, an inch of watermelon, pineapple, ginger, beetroot, and an inch of pineapple and one dragon fruit. That's what I juiced. Okay, so now for the taste test. Now for the taste test. All right. In Chicago? Nice. Is it cold there? This is absolutely delicious. No sugar added. A hint of ginger, the pineapple. Delicious. My next step, I'm going to bottle them up. These gems right here, I got them in Walmart. Everybody said they're looking for them, they don't see them. I could take them on the go. I think I had bought about 6 of them. So what I usually do, when I finish juicing, I just pour them in the bottles and I have them on the go. That's what I do. Right? 75. What is 75? Oh, the weather is, that's nice. That's awesome. Because I know that's the windy city. See, I have like 6 of these bottles. That is nice. I'm glad. It's nice here in Florida too. It's very cool. I went to the 7 o'clock service this morning and it was about 69 degrees when I left out my house, but by the time I got back, It probably was about 75. Who is it? 1 second. I'm on YouTube live. You can talk, but I'm already, grab a fish and send dinner for me. Okay.
That's beet juice?
Mhm. This is beetroot and pineapple. Show them I didn't know what I said. See what
I have
happens?
to move your hand real fast.
See? That's what mothers do, okay? Thank God for mothers. My mommy cook and send mama dinner. Come dinner cook. But when I cook, I send her dinner. So right there, it's the thought. And she thought about me. You see? See? See how that works? So I have my juice set for the week. One of them is hers. I just fill up the bottles, but usually I just do them enough for the 6 days or so. Right, so see. Voila. Voila. See that? Right. So you guys watched me on my first live, did my routine, which is juicing. This is something that you guys are always going to see me doing, okay? All right, family. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Thank you for stopping by. Most of all, thank you for the love. You could have been anywhere else and you stuck with me over here. So this is all the juice that I did for the week. All right? Thank you. See me being transparent, doing good, just putting them away, putting them away, putting them away. All right, my strawberries I'm going to clean quickly and put them in a bag and just use them for another thing. I didn't want to put no strawberry in that. I already have enough pineapple. So I'm just going to clean the strawberries right quick and use them for a different occasion. Sometimes I'm here and I feel like I want a smoothie and I will use strawberry, banana, some oats, some almond milk, and add a little, what do you call it, something? Cinnamon. And there I go with a smoothie. So little stuff like these I do for myself. Again, I'm very big on self-care, very big on taking care of myself. You have to be your biggest advocate for you, right? The fruits them is not that great nowadays. I bought them. I actually bought these for an event to do the fruit batter. So what was left over, I'm just utilizing them because you can't waste nothing. Doesn't make sense for you to waste. Alright. Alright. So that's it. I just clean them. these things going through to come to our table. So I rinse them with some baking soda. Alright. Alright. So these I'm going to just put them in a Ziploc bag and put them away. Alright. I have 2 more minutes left with this cake. And I usually bake, sometimes I bake at 350. Today I'm baking at 325. And what I'm gonna do in another like probably another 10-15 minutes, I'm going to use a toothpick to check, and if it's good, we can take them out. And just like that, I baked and juiced, right? I'm over here almost 2 hours. Got the bag that you could date, all right? But I'm gonna use it so I don't date. All right. So right there, that's that. So mission accomplished. So I was gonna juice, and I did that. All right. So now I have to just finish wash up, take out the garbage, and clean the floor, and that's it. I'm done for the day. I am done for the day. Isn't that a blessing? A blessing, a blessing, a blessing. All right. Cleaning the, what you call it, the juicer is another thing because the juicer is not easy to clean. You have to clean it apart and you have to clean the parts of it. So that in itself is also a task. Uh, all of this is going out in the garbage. And I'm going to have to take that juice apart in order to clean it. And it comes with some little gadgets that you can use. Something like a brush, clean the mechanism, and all that. Process, a process, a process. Everything is a process. All right. Okay. That cake smells so good. Oh my God. Okay. That was the garbage disposal. Okay. So now I'm going to take the juice apart. Take the juice apart. All of this I have to take everything apart and clean. Comes with a brush, clean the part. Like a toothbrush type of thingy. And I use it to go in those little crevices. Part free. That's why you gotta go in with the little brush and take out all the little debris that's in lodged in all over. Yep. Alright. So that's cleaning my juicer. Alright. Y'all sit over here watching me for real. Alright. Alright, so now that I'm finished cleaning this juice apart, I'm just gonna give the oh, that cake smells so good. Oh my goodness. Well, and this dinner that my mommy sent me is for tomorrow. I'm not gonna eat that today because I already had like a small lasagna, a little piece. That's good enough. So this will be my dinner tomorrow. Because honestly speaking, this week I'm not cooking at all. I have an event on Friday, and that's the only day I'm going to be cooking. That's it. Friday. Cooking Thursday, cooking Friday. That's it. I'm not cooking no like house food for the house. No. Anything I'll do like a little piece of grilled chicken with some salad because buying food on the road is so expensive. So expensive. Alright, so quick. See what happened? But it's okay. It's my best friend. Oh, this is my best friend. We go everywhere together. Okay? We go everywhere together. That's my bestie. Alright. The reason I moved the tripod is because I wanted to sweep. Just do a quick sweep on the floor. Because I'm going to take out the garbage and then I'm going to go in and check the cake, which is in there for an hour now. And usually an hour to an hour and 50 minutes or so, it's baked, right? It's usually baked. So I'm just doing a quick little sweep up on the floor. Make sure there's no debris over here. And I'm gonna take out the garbage. But I'll wait till I get off live to take the garbage out. Because I have to go to the back of the house. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and check out the cake to see if they're baked so I can remove them. This is just a clean up rack that I always, when the floor is wet, sometimes things spill. You always gotta have some kind of plan B and stuff to wipe when you do so much cooking and moving around. There's always something going on. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna get a toothpick. I'm gonna wash my hands, and I'm gonna get a toothpick, and I'm going to. All right. Wash our arm. All right. And then I'm gonna go in with a toothpick. By now it's set, so most likely it won't fall when I open it up. All right. So this is a toothpick test, right? I left my mittens outside, and I'm not going outside to get them. So, all right. I think I have to go get them. Give me 2 seconds. They're right there. I'll be right back. All right. So here we go. All right. So the middles are still a little bit moist. So I'm just gonna let them stay for the next 15 minutes, and that's it. Right? I tried all three of them, and the middles are a little bit moist. But pretty much they're done. It's not like I'm going to cut them today. I'm not gonna cut them today. Hey! Hey, Odette! I didn't even see when you came by. What's up, baby girl? Thank you so much for joining my first live on YouTube. But I'm getting so much love over here. My channel is steadily growing, and I have to show my appreciation by showing up and showing out. So if you're still there, Odette, it's Tony's birthday in a couple of days, and I just wanted to bake him a cake because he loves my rum cake. So I'm gonna bake him a cake, and I just finished juicing. I juiced for the week. So I know you joined late. I did my juicing. I'm actually getting ready to get off because I've been on here for 2 hours. I did some pineapple, beetroot, and I had a dragon fruit in it and some ginger. So I juiced for the week, and I baked. All right. Happy Sunday, darling. And I will tell you say happy birthday. I want you to go watch the vlog that I did for Pine's birthday. I just posted it this evening. Yeah, thanks so much for the support. Thanks for liking, for sharing. The same name I give to my team over there on TikTok is the same name I'm going to name my team over here, Team Faithful. The reason why I say Team Faithful is because nowadays it's not everybody is real, and for people to stop by, they could be choose to be anywhere else. They stop by, they show you their support, they watch your videos, they like, they share. That's being faithful. So that's what I'll call my YouTube family, Team Faithful. So thank you guys so much again for stopping by. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. And I will definitely see you next time on my next video. All right. Today is Sunday. I will try to come live again at least one more day before the week ends. I have an event on Friday. I will try to stop by even for an hour or so, probably between Thursday and Friday when I'm doing the event. All right, guys. In the meantime, eat good, feel good, walk good, and always stay blessed, guys. All right. All right. You're at work. Great. All right. So we will talk soon. Love you guys. Okay. I don't even know if it end the live. 100%. No round the card. All right, my friend. Thank you so much. I've been here for 2 hours. I'm gonna take out this garbage and come back and take those cakes out of the oven. All right. So have a blessed night, everybody. All right. Stay safe. Stay humble. But most of all, stay blessed. All right. Bye bye.